Matikela, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I want us to talk about Judge Rata and the entire situation that was raised by Umar. It's weird, right? Because Judge Rata went all nonchalant and said nothing when the issue of the hurt was raised. Isikoko is missing. Isikoko is nowhere to be found. And we all know that the Isikoko is never going to be found. But Judge Rata is not shocked, number one. Judge Rata is not asking relevant questions. Judge Rata is not doing seeking clarity questions. Judge Rata is not dealing with Baloy and be asking questions like, what do you mean you are looking for it? Why is there an extensive search? Why is like he is supposed to say, excuse me, what do you mean? Like, make it make sense. He's not asking anything, guys. Instead, he's asked the state, and the state is spewing isn't that are not making sense. And I'm like sitting here thinking, is this how you handle the situation as serious kind? Because this is rather a very serious issue. And for it to be dealt with in a manner that the judge is dealing with, it's not make sure. And it is not making sense. I am quite astonished at how he behaved during that moment. Now, this got me thinking about the situation of the firearm. Do you remember, guys, there was a time that the firearm was doing rounds inside the courtroom because it was brought inside the courtroom, and all of a sudden the firearm was inside the courtroom and we don't even know where it came from. Secondly, why is the firearm staying at Kininda's? What if this head is also at Kininda's house? What if the head is also at Kininda's house and we are out here busy looking for a head that is sitting there by Kininda's house? And Judge Rata is not questioning those things. And I do remember when the firearm issues, we started talking about it. Judge Rata Mokwatleng, guys, was shocked that it was, at Kininda's house. But now the firearm, the stroke or the head situation, he's not shocked, he's nonchalant. Isn't that quite strange? Isn't that quite strange? Because this is supposed to be raising alarms and raising questions to everyone. What do you mean? And the other question is, why would this hurt? Okay, firstly, the hurt was tested against the 5IQs for 2020. So after it was tested for 2020, then what happened to it? Because there are results that are saying the head is not in place. So after it was done, you being used for 2020, who took it out to where? And who was moving it around? In fact, was it even present in 2020? Because they took the DNA of the 5IQs, fine. But now, I want to believe the DNA from that head was already in the system. Now, what we want to understand is, there's a lot of things that are not making sense. Guys, we need a Madlanga commission on this case, Ngek. We need the Madlanga commission to make things make sense, because what do you mean? Now, why was this head not, okay, maybe someone needs to educate us when it comes to exhibit keeping, when it comes to a trial, a case that is on trial. So where was this exhibit supposed to be kept? How many exhibits are missing, by the way? And at this point, I believe that we are going to need an audit for this exhibit. At this point, the Senzo case needs an audit for its exhibit, because what do you mean? I believe Umalo from this point on, he needs to ask for an audit, because Sana, the moment infected report comes back and be clear that there is no hurt, the hurt is nowhere to be found after the so-called extensive search, Numalo should say, my lord, I'm getting worried. When they are going to tell us that the exhibit is nowhere to be found, then that means we need an audit of the exhibit. And then they go and ask for the exhibit, because we need the pictures that were inside the house, or they taken inside the house. We need the hurt. We need that sticker that they used to beat the so-called intruder. What else? We need sensors, what you call this, DNA from his, we need that DNA. It's supposed to be an exhibit there. We need the pictures of Ingleba. the wound pictures. There is a lot of things that we need to do. We need to get, and then there needs to be an audit. In fact, we need someone who's going to say, this is the list of exhibits from inside the crime scene, from the crime scene. Those are the exhibits that we are looking for. And then they do an exhibit audit to check if they are all still there, except now that we have a head that is missing. We need to do that. And also, after that exhibit audit, once we find out there is more things that are missing, the projectile, okay, also the projectile, the photographs, everything, man, whatever it is that can be found, it needs to be found, because something is not making sense here. Something is very off here. And we need to know, where they staying, where they kept. Are they kept at a sub-13? And if they are kept at Gininda's place, why are they at Gininda's hands? It needs to be made understand, like we need to understand normally, the normal procedure. What is it? Where are things kept when we are busy with a case and it's on trial in court, whether regional, lower court, PPP, but where do they normally where are they kept normally? And we need to understand all of that. And then there is something that needs to be done about the missing head situation. The last person to deal with it needs to account for the loss of it, because it can't be a situation that is left alone. And another thing that needs to be revisited is why Gininda has that firearm with him. Why is it not at SEP 13? So why are these things not at SEP 13? What's going on? And it goes back to one thing. Why are other things going to be in Joburg, whereas the case is in Pretoria? Do you see why we need the Madlanga Commission? Because this question needs to be asked, Uguti, how did we move the entire case from its jurisdiction, and now we are having these problems? Because which police station is going to keep these things, like a Senzo case, in Pretoria when it happened in Gauteng? Because these things are supposed to be in Vosloorus police station, in the SEP 13. And then we have a judge that does not see anything wrong with what is happening here, or at least he's not saying anything that he is supposed to say. Hence, I am calling for an audit of the damn exhibits so that we know what else is missing right here, right now. And those exhibits need the pictures. We need to understand, what is this, what is this, what is this, what is this? Guys, am I reaching when I'm thinking like that? That actually we didn't need, this entire situation needs to be checked out, needs to be clarified thoroughly, and people need to account. Umano, you cannot keep saying whenever things are not going well or going according to the right procedure, he's going to say, no, we're going to do an affidavit. Affidavit for what? Affidavit for what? We need the actual exhibit, not an affidavit. In fact, that affidavit needs to tell us who was the last person who dealt with the hurt, and then where was it stored, who kept it, who fetched it, and all of those details. Those are the things that we need to hear, not a story that does not make sense. Then I don't know what happened. What do you mean? What do you mean then you don't know what happened, if that is what we are going to hear? So I don't know why IQ's number 4 requested for this exhibit to come through, physically come through in court. I don't know why, but bravo to him, because he has done a wonderful thing and exposed something that we did not know was happening behind the scenes. At this point, I'm so proud of IQ's number 4 and his lawyer. I'm very proud of them, because now they are revealing the problems that are running deep in this court of Judge Rata Mokgoatlheng. And oh my goodness, he is the most problematic judge I've ever seen, because right now, any other judge would have flipped when he found out the exhibits that he is busy with a case, one of them is missing. What do you mean? And this one is like, Mr. Ale, what do you mean? What do you mean you are going to be nonchalant about it and you are not going to show any care or any shock in the world? No, guys, something is very off when it comes to all of this. What are your thoughts when it comes to this? Because I feel like these exhibits are scattered around Gauteng, and there is something wrong going on there. Whatever it is, I can't put my finger on it, but something very wrong is going on there, and it's not a small issue. It is not a small issue. Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. Do you think I am wrong when I'm saying let's go for Unqumalo better request? What you call Unqumalo better request audit for all the exhibit of the case, because Sana, we cannot have a missing exhibit. It can't. I'll see you on our next video. Bye bye.